Welcome back to Stender Thoughts. It's almost Chanukah, and we still go back to that first candle. The whole question about Chanukah is, do they really need to light a perfect light, a light that was not in any way tameh, in any way impure? Because they only had a cruise, they only had a small amount. The reason why I asked that question is that we have a established legal principle that tuma hutra b'tzibur, that which is unclean, impure, not really the right perfection, when everyone is tameh, then it's as if everyone is the same and everyone is tahor. Everyone is in a kind of a state of purity. In other words, we start from, once we reach zero, we start from ground zero and move from there. They really could have lit those ancient Hasmoneans when they went to a temple that had been profaned. They could technically have lit lights from oil that was not purely fit. There is a halachic out. And that way they would have for sure had lights for all the days. There are many answers to that question. It's kind of a perpetual question every year. But in a conversation I had with the late Dr. Robert Silver, who just passed away a week ago, who was a nuclear physicist, and we discussed this, we came up with an idea. Why this insistence on taking the risk of this cruise, this little bit of oil that was only there, according to Maimonides, enough for one day? No more. And we discussed the idea of an experiment. That when you conduct an experiment, you conduct it under the best type of conditions. And once you've proven your point, there's always the possibility of lowering the standards, if need be, at least for a period of time. And this was an experiment. This great experiment taking place, was it possible to restore a sense of holiness, a sense of tahara, a sense of complete integration, my translation of tahara, integration between the human and the divine once again? Was this possible? If so, you take the most exacting standards and you launch that experiment. That, of course, is the miracle. The miracle is the 8 days, but really the miracle is the first day, that they had the guts and the determination of saying, let's try this in the strictest, most difficult form, and let's see if we can restore holiness to the Jewish people. And they did. Happy Hanukkah in those days and in ours.